defensive records and the stats they've got about it, you must have three of the best attacking players in the league, haven't you, to combat that?
It's a nice challenge for them, eh? To break it open and to score goals. But okay, they had the last 3 away games, they had 3 clean sheets. But I watched all the games of Stoke, and I think there is space enough to create and to score goals.
So you think that your front three might give them the score a whole load of goals which they haven't had this season?
No, but I hope, but it's always about the level of the players, about final passing, final decisions, what the players make on the pitch, or it will be a chance, opportunity, or it's not an opportunity to score. That's the level of the players. But I think we are strong enough and to create chances against Stoke and to score goals against them.
When they are, all three of them are on their level, do you think there is a better front three as a unit in the Premier League?
But it's also about the experience of these players, because last year it was the first season for Sadio, was the first season for Dusan, first season for Graziano. They have now the experience how tough the Premier League is, how tough the season is, and they are looking fit, they are looking sharp at the moment, and that's good, because we need that kind of players. But also Stephen Davis is the last few weeks playing at a very high level, and he's scoring goals for his nation, and that's very good. And Ryan Bertrand is doing fantastic, and that is not about 3 strikers. It's about the offensive mentality of the players, and we need more support to the strikers.
So as an attacking unit as a whole, with Davis and Bertrand and Cedric going down the way,
it's not about 3 strikers who...
But do you think that as an attacking unit you've got one of the best in the division?
No, I don't know if it's the best, but I think we have different ways to attack, and that's always more difficult for defending.
Is there anything you would do to change it?
No, we changed some details with the understanding between Ryan and Dusan and the running movements. Of course, you do the training sessions to improve and to make players better, and finally that the team is winning.
Stoke players like Bojan, Shaqiri and Afellay, they've all come from Barcelona. You've obviously got your Barcelona links. Was there any sort of chance you could have signed them, or you haven't really gone sort of taken players from Barcelona?
No, I know Bojan because when I was coaching Feyenoord, we did everything to get Bojan in Feyenoord, but finally he chose for Ajax. And Afellay, I worked with Ibrahim Afellay in PSV when I was coach over there, and fantastic player who was a little bit unlucky in the last few years with some injuries, but good player.
So you know what they're going to bring to Stoke this weekend?
But I think everybody knows them, and they are good players. They quality players, and that's always attention to the defenders.
They're 3 players who would fit into this Saints team if Mane was to leave. I know you don't want him to leave, but if Mane was to leave, one of those would be the sort of player you'd want to sign.
I don't know. It's that question is not at the moment, because nobody will leave this season.
Ronald, were you a little bit annoyed to see Shane Long play for his country, because you've been really patient with him and haven't pushed him back, and then all of a sudden he's gone away?
No, but I was surprised because it was the weekend, and I was abroad the weekend, and of course the doctor Steve Barnes had the contact to the medical staff of the Irish national team, and my information was that he still was not 100% fit. And I don't like to to tell more things, because I think that's not the way to talk about. The way is to have the contact to them, and if we are disappointed or we are not happy, then we have to tell them. I think that's the first step.
Could you not pull him out of the squad if you didn't think he was fit?
No, but he's now fit because he played 40 minutes. In my opinion, a player needs more training before playing 40 minutes. But I understand, because it was a very important game. It was about qualification for the Europeans. But if I'm national coach, I don't put a player after 5-6 weeks with only one training session. But that's my personal opinion about football players.
How's Jay getting along?
Jay is not good, disappointed, because it takes a long time, and they did everything about his feet, but looks like that it can be a surgery next week.
What exactly is wrong with Jay's feet? You keep on saying
Ask the doctor, it's too difficult to explain.
How in terms of, obviously it's a big setback for him, but in terms of, I know you don't like to put a time scale on it, but obviously are we talking a few weeks, a few months, or?
No, but first the medical staff first has to make the final call about yes or no surgery. And if it's yes, I can tell something more about how long. But first the last call about that.
How is it? He must be gutted because he's worked so hard
it's
to get
difficult.
back.
It's very difficult for the player, but for everybody, because he's totally back and no problems about his knee, and now it's a different injury, and that takes the boy down, mental down, and that's difficult, because what we can do is to give the total support to the player, but it's difficult for him.
As a manager, what can you do? Is there anything you can do or say?
No, but I said, give the support to the player and talk to the player and protect the player, but the final thing is up to the player, but he's mental strong enough to come back, and of course it's a step back, because he was fighting, come back on his level, and he get the time for that, but again, injury now at the moment, and that's difficult, because it's a player who likes to be on the pitch and to be part of the team, and if not, that's difficult.